Hello students, welcome to our E.V.S class. How are you all? I hope you are safe at home. So this is our video number 2 of lesson number 5, plants around us. So before uh, before we start today's class, let's recapitulate some point with what we have done in our previous class. So in our previous class we have learnt about the two main systems, root system and shoot system. Root system is the part of the plant that is under the soil, and shoot system is the part of the plant that is above the ground. So now we have learnt about the functions of roots, that roots hold the plant firmly to the ground, plus root absorbs water and nutrients from the soil, and roots sometimes store food for plants. Next we have learnt about the types of roots, that there are two types of roots, tap roots and fibrous roots. Tap roots, plants having one main thick root with smaller branches, and examples are beetroot, turnip, radish, potato. And fibrous roots are the roots that are bunched together and uh, and 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 spread out from the end of uh, end of the stem. So examples are onion, maize, wheat. Next we have learnt about the shoot system, that and about the parts of shoot system. That shoot system has stem, leaves, fruits and flowers. Carries water, minerals and food to all parts of the plant. It gives support to the plant. Leaves are thin, flat, green part of the plant. Leaves produce the food for the plants. And flowers are used to produce fruits and seeds. And next is fruits. Fruits are used as food, and fruits contain seeds from which new plant can grow. So this is the recapitulation part. Now come to the homework. Number 1 was, what are roots? The part of the plant that grows under the soil is called its roots. Question number 2 was, what is the difference between tap roots and fibrous roots? Listen to me carefully. Listen the answer carefully. Answer number 2 is, when a thick main root grows below the stem with many small roots, it is called tap roots. And when many small roots nearly of same size grow below the stem, it is called fibrous roots. I am repeating again. When a thick main root grows below the stem with many small roots, it is called tap roots. And when many small roots of nearly same size grow below the stem, it is called fibrous roots. And question number 3 was, briefly explain the structure of a plant. So answer is, a plant consists of root system and shoot system. The root system is the system that grows under the soil. The root system is the system that grows under the soil. And shoot system is the part of the plant that grows above the ground. Shoot system consists of stems, branches, leaves, fruits and flowers. So with this we are done with homework. Now let's start today's class. We will learn about aquatic plants and their types. Plus we will learn about types of plants on the basis of their lifespan. So let's get started. First we should know what are the parts of a seed. There are three parts of a seed. First is food storage, second embryo, and third is seed coat. Now what are they? Yes, first seed coat. Seed coat is the outer covering of a seed. You can easily see the outer covering of a seed. This is a seed coat. It protects the seed from insects. So seed coat is the outer covering of a seed. It protects the seed. Second is embryo. Embryo is the baby plant. Baby plant inside the seed. And next, third is storage food. That means food is stored for embryo. This food will help in the growth of a seed. So these are the three parts of a seed: seed coat, embryo, food storage. Aquatic plants. Now we will learn about the aquatic plants. Aquatic plants, plants that live in water. Plants that live in water are called aquatic plants. Aquatic plants are of three types. First, floating aquatic plants. Second, rooted aquatic plants. And third, submerged aquatic plants. So first, floating aquatic plants. Some plants can be seen floating on the surface of lakes and ponds. These plants are called floating aquatic plants. The plants which can be seen floating on the surface of the water. So these are called the floating aquatic plants. These plants have spongy stems. These plants have spongy stems with air pockets. Air pockets means they have some pores, open pores through which exchange of gases takes place. As we know, plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. So from where this gas is passed, or from where the exchange of gases takes place, through these air pockets. So floating aquatic plants have spongy stems with air pockets which help them to float on the surface of water. Examples are water hyacinth. I am showing you the picture of water hyacinth. See it. Example of floating aquatic plant is water hyacinth. They float on the surface of lakes and ponds. This type of plants have spongy stems with a large number of air pockets which help the plant to float on water. Rooted aquatic plants. That means plants that are rooted into the soil. Rooted aquatic plants are the plants that are fixed to the soil. They have waterproof leaves which can float on water. Examples are water lily and lotus. The roots of aquatic plants like water lily and lotus are fixed to the soil. That's why they are called rooted aquatic plants. Examples of rooted aquatic plants are lotus and water lily. These are the examples of rooted aquatic plants. Submerged aquatic plants. Submerged aquatic plants are the plants which remain submerged in water. That means the plants which are found underwater. They are submerged in water. Examples are hydrilla and baby pondweed. So this these are the submerged aquatic plants. Examples of submerged aquatic plants are baby pondweed. Next is hydrilla. So these are some submerged aquatic plants which remain submerged in water, which are found underwater. On the basis of lifespan, plants are divided into three parts: annual plants, biennial plants, perennial plants. Next topic is types of plants on the basis of their lifespan. That means on the basis of their length of time. So on the basis of lifespan, plants are divided into three types, that are annual plants, second biennial plants, and third perennial plants. First, annual plants. Annual plants are the plants which have a lifespan of only one season, in which they grow, produce seeds, and die. So the plants having a lifespan of only one season are called annual plants. Examples are marigold, zinnia. So annual plants, the plants having a lifespan of 1 year. Annual stands for 1. Now second is biennial plants. Biennial stands for 2. Bi means 2. Biennial plants are the plants having a lifespan of 2 years. They grow to the full size in the first year and produce flowers and seeds in the second year, after which they die. So these are the biennial plants. Examples of biennial plants are carnations. Carnation is a flower. Carnations, parsley, carrots. And now third is perennial plants. Perennial plants are the plants which have a lifespan of more than 2 years. Examples are apple and banana tree. So these are the three plants: annual, which have a lifespan of 1 year; biennial, which have a lifespan of 2 years; and perennial, which have a lifespan of more than 2 years. With this, our lesson number 5 is over. Now let's come to exercise part, and question number 1 is: how are plants classified on the basis of their lifespan? So answer is, on the basis of their lifespan, plants are divided into three parts, three types, that is annual, biennial, and perennial plants. Question is, which are the three parts of a seed? The three parts of a seed are seed coat, storage food, and embryo. Seed coat, storage food, and embryo. I am sharing with you the pick of fill in the blanks and give 2 examples for each of these options. Now let's come to fill in the blanks. And question number 1 is: plants having a lifespan of more than 2 years are called dash, are called perennial plants. A dash is the outer covering of a seed. So answer is seed coat. Third is free floating aquatic plants have dash stems with a lot of dash. So answer is spongy stems with a lot of air pockets. I repeat, third part. Free floating aquatic plants have dash stems, spongy stems, answer spongy stems with a lot of dash air pockets. Question number 4 is the part of the plant that grows vertically upwards. Vertically upwards means in this position is called the dash, is called the stem. Answer is stem. And fifth part is the dash is the baby plant. Answer is embryo. Embryo. So with this our lesson number 5 is over. C is give 2 examples for each of the following. First is tap roots. Give 2 examples of tap roots. So write down beetroot and turnip. Beetroot and turnip. T-U-R-N-I-P. Turnip. Second is fibrous roots. Answers are onion, grass. Third is submerged aquatic plants. Right now we have done submerged aquatic plants. Examples are hydrilla, baby pondweed. Fourth is annual plants and examples are marigold, zinnia. Marigold and zinnia. Zinnia, Z-I-N-N-I-A-S, zinnias. And fifth is perennial plants. Perennial plants. Examples are apple and banana. So with this our lesson number 5 is complete. Now let's do the question answers of lesson number 1. We haven't done the question answers of lesson 1. So let's do the question answers of lesson 1. Lesson 1 are question number 1. Which organ is called the master organ of our body? Why? Answer is the brain is called the master organ of our body as it sends out messages to all other body parts. I am repeating again. Which organ is called the master organ of our body? Why? Answer is the brain is called the master organ of our body as it sends out messages to all other body parts. Question number 2 is how does skeletal system help us? Answer is the skeletal system gives shape to our body and protects the internal organs of our body like heart, brain and lungs. Question number 3 is why lungs are called the air filters of our body? Answer is lungs are called air filters because the oxygen and carbon dioxide in the air gets separated here. I am repeating the answer 3rd again. The lungs are called air filters because the oxygen and carbon dioxide in the air gets separated here. Number 4 is what happens to the food after it reaches the stomach? Answer is the food gets digested after reaching the stomach. Question number 5 is how can we make our muscles stronger? We can make our muscles stronger by exercising. Let's do some fill in the blanks. Very loud music or inserting pointed objects can dash our ears, can damage our ears. Second is the food touches the dash on entering the mouth. The food touches the dash on entering the mouth. Answer is tongue. The food touches the tongue on reaching the mouth. Third is sense organs send messages to the brain through the dash. Sense organs send messages to the brain through the dash, through the nerves. Fourth is the dash of the legs help in various movements. Answer is muscles. The muscles of the legs help in various movements. Question number 5 is molars are also called dash teeth. Grinding teeth. Answer is grinding. Molars are also called grinding teeth. So with this our lesson 1 to 5 are completed, and that's all for today. Thank you.